Hey there. Welcome to the Hyogo area. So, well, last time sure went some places, didn't it? First, the Go-Getters Club got away from the Cult of Mike. The Cult of Mike, if you will recall, really wanted to cut their heads off for some reason, some sort of sacrifice. And we unbrainwashed a certain segment of the team and got away on a handy 12-seater bike that just happened to be there. I did look it up a little bit. It seems like while it's not completely, impossible that something like that might exist, it's certainly not something you're just gonna find lying around, and also it would be absolutely monstrously difficult to drive. Or ride, I guess. So, we're just gonna call artistic license on that one. But we sang a fun song and had a good time. Then the team ended up coming over here to camp in the Hyogo area. And it was just kind of like a normal camp scene, and we learned a bit more about Kansai's Kansai's mentor, Neon. We finally got to see Neon, and he looks kind of like a dirtbag, but sure, whatever. He's the coolest dude ever, if you're 11. I guess I can see that. And so we learned a little bit about that, and a little bit more about the incident that happened last year. And just as the scene seemed like it was about to wrap up, Vanilla just totally ran out of steam and started crying about how most of the group is completely unable to hear her. And then she started glowing and just kind of vanished because she couldn't take it anymore. Because she died last year. That was the incident. So, couple of things. Okay. Was it foreshadowed? Sure, absolutely. Everything about the previous year's accident was, in retrospect, it was absolutely leading right up to that particular moment. We got all the information we needed right up until the moment when she broke down. So no complaints there. Was it fair or guessable? I'm not so keen on that one, because Vanilla talks a lot. She talks a very large amount, and I did notice looking through a couple of older scenes that the characters she's talking to do tend to they talk as if they are responding to her, though the things they are saying are not necessarily direct responses. And so that's kind of cheating. Is it going to be a thing? Can they sense her deep down but not really? I don't know. But did Raicho know? Did Raicho know that he was talking to a ghost or something? Not really too clear. This boy is just like a black box. Just whatever he's feeling and thinking, we're not really privy to it. But of course, the only people that could see her were Raicho, Pai, and Pochi. Pai has a sixth sense that she constantly talks about, so sure, that tracks. Also, thinking back to the Game of Fate, she probably wasn't actually brainwashed. She seemed like she was playing it up a little bit at a couple of points when she was teamed up with Genu, but I think she was just trying to roll with it. She did seem totally cool with Genu just smashing Raicho and Pochi in the back of the heads with an iron, which, I don't know, that doesn't seem very motherly. Pochi is also a weird one. Does he? I presume he also has a sixth sense, but maybe it's like a weak one, and he can only really like hone in when he's focused on his game. Because he did say it helps me focus, or something along those lines. It helps me concentrate. So I wonder if that's why he's constantly got his face buried in there, so that he can hear Vanilla. And then his friend is alive, and well, if his friend's a ghost that is largely friendly, kind of mean a little bit from time to time, but whatever. Oh, he's still going. This also brings some questions about the Game of Fate. This adds a few new ones. Beyond just what was the point of that? Like, if Vanilla has been a ghost for over a year, that makes it a little difficult to organize a death game, especially in manufacturing one in an underground or an underwater theme park. That seems like a tall order for a ghost. So it's not impossible. It doesn't like completely cut her out of the running, but it's like the first major piece of evidence that I've seen that suggests that maybe it is not her after all, but it's probably her. Because like the announcement of the announcement of the mastermind is one of us did come out like straight out of Pi, and Pi knows about Vanilla. So I'm still holding on to that, but I wonder if the Game of Fate, like maybe now that we've seen the cult here, where's the cult? There's the cult. Now that we've seen them, and everybody seems like a little weird brainwashed, perhaps the whole point of the Game of Fate was to undo that, and then after everybody was unbrainwashed, and after the first round, perhaps it was decided that we don't really need to continue. That's my current theory on that anyway. Why did they need to go through all that to unbrainwash some people? God, I don't know. Let's continue on with the story. Alright, so now looking at this thumbnail, we are being interrogated about the Vanilla incident. Let's see what happens next.
Okay then. So about last night. Pochi, Pi, Rachel, is it true you three saw Vanilla?
Yeah, like a lot. She kind of wouldn't shut up.
Yeah. I swear.
Mm-hmm.
Cut the crap.
Hang on, Aniki. Let's hear them out.
Do whatever you want.
How long have you been able to see her?
From last year, September 1994.
So it was about a month after Vanilla died.
Ever since then, both Pi and me have been able to see her.
But Rachel transferred about half a year later, right? So, for Rachel, it's from then.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw Miss Vanilla's ghost then?
Yeah, so I'm still unclear whether Rachel knew she was a ghost or not. I can't remember if I brought that up. I was kind of rambling a lot. I can't imagine Pochi wouldn't have brought it up. Like, Pi is all soft and motherly like a breast or whatever, and so she might not want to deliver the hard news, but I feel like Pochi totally would have.
I think so.
But she had legs.
So you mean this ghost has been with us since Kagoshima?
It wasn't from Kagoshima. She was on the bus with us for the field trip, too.
Yeah. And she was in school with us, too.
Why the hell did you keep quiet all this time?
Well, guys. We didn't think you'd believe us.
I mean, even now, you don't believe us, do you?
Honestly, I'm kind of on the fence. If what Pochi says is true, why was it just you three who saw her?
You guys all know my family runs a Shinto shrine, right? We've had the sixth sense for generation after generation.
But what about Pochi and Rachel?
We're just cool.
Well, this is just my guess, but maybe it has to do with that X-shaped thing.
X?
The thing you were talking about in Onomichi and Hiroshima?
Yeah, the thing floating in the sky. But not all you guys can see it, right? The only ones who can see it are Rachel, Pi, Vanilla, and me.
So are you saying that the X thing is a ghost too?
No, it's definitely not a ghost.
So what are you saying?
Well, the people who can see the X can also see Vanilla. That can't just be a coincidence, right?
Enough already! So you say you can see Vanilla and some stupid thing in the sky, huh? Well, I say you're all full of crap. There's no such thing as ghosts. If there were, then why hasn't she...
Oh,
Hey! Mr. Aniki! Please wait!
Aniki!
Where did he go?
He must have come this way. What's that? This piece of paper just came flying. It went between these cracks. I'll try to get it.
Uh-huh.
What happened, Juko? Are you okay?
Darn that rat! When I get it, I'll throw it in a pot of cheese fondue!
Wait, were you just bitten by a rat?
I was!
Now that's hilarious!
Was it?
Juko being bitten by a rat! That's like cannibalism!
What is your problem?
I'm just kidding. Jeez, what's your problem?
A sweet little girl hurt her finger! Why don't you say something nice for a change?
Ah, okay, sure. Sweet little girl, huh? I guess the rat thought your finger was sweet, all right?
Good recovery. Very smooth.
You're the worst. That's why you will never be a leader.
What did you say?
No matter what you do, you'll never be anywhere near as good as Neon.
Why, you nasty little stumpy, frumpy whiz-chit!
Oh yeah? You stuck-up, pin-headed, brainless fart knocker!
oh, come on, you guys.
Gah!
Anyway, Miss Chuko, why did you stick your hand in there? Oh, well, that's because...
You wanted this, right?
Aniki,
You were trying to get this flyer, right?
Yes.
What is that thing?
It is an old flyer.
If you see this flyer, please come to Kyoto. If you come to Kyoto,
Hey! This is... So mankind didn't go extinct!
All right, let's just see. They're apparently going to take their sweet damn time telling me what else it says on there. Oh, we also got an XXY. That's 2 stars. If you okay, I guess that important part is burnt off. Oh yeah, also the if the mastermind is not vanilla, then they clearly know about her because we had her task on our bracelet. So there's clearly knowledge of vanilla going around.
There are survivors besides that religious cult in Ehime.
More cults.
But we don't know when this was written.
Right. It could have been written before people disappeared.
That may be true, but what if you're wrong?
If we go to Kyoto, there's a chance we can meet normal people.
Yeah, but we can't just base our decision on that.
If you come to Kyoto, I wonder what they wanted to say.
We have to go to Kyoto to find out.
Hold on a second. No one's going to Kyoto. The next place we're headed is Osaka.
Huh? Who decided that?
Me! I'm the leader and I decided it.
But if we go to Kyoto, we may find someone.
I don't really see how this is like a mutually exclusive thing.
Yeah, but what if they're whack jobs like the cult members in Ehime?
It kind of seems like it's more or less on the way.
Yeah! This could be a trap! They're spreading flyers and trying to lure us in!
You think so too, Mochan?
Yeah! We definitely should head to Osaka! Takoyaki, kushikatsu, okonomiyaki, udon, pork buns, blowfish, kintsuba! I'm gonna eat until I drop!
I'm with Kansai and Mochan. If we go to Osaka, we may find Vanilla.
What? Why?
Vanilla was always saying, I want to go to Osaka. I don't know what it is, but she said she had important business in Osaka.
Then it's set. Osaka it is.
Yeah! Now it's even more of a priority!
Then I'll choose Osaka. I don't think Pai or Pochi would lie about this.
Reicha, though, is a pretty gross little scheming child there.
So you're saying ghosts exist?
That's right.
Sorry, but I just can't believe it. As a daughter of a scientist, I can't accept the existence of ghosts.
Thanks.
So you're saying we should go to Kyoto, Nyoro?
I feel like that has a bigger chance of working out for us.
As a daughter of a scientist, I understand odds.
Then you're with me. I also agree with Kyoto. I've always wanted to visit Kyoto's Toei Studio Park. That's the sacred place where the Electro Rangers movie was filmed.
I vote for Kyoto. Sure, we don't know who dropped this flyer, but if there's a chance we can find someone.
But if we go to Osaka, we may find Vanilla.
No, that's not gonna convince him.
Like I said before, I don't believe you. I'm with Nyoro. I don't believe it goes.
Let's summarize this. The Osaka or Osaka group is Kansai, Mochan, Pai, and Genu. Reason: in Osaka, we may find Vanilla. And the Kyoto group is Chuko, Nyoro, Tatsune, and Aniki. Reason: see if the flyer is true.
What do we do? That's 4 against 4. Yuki, what's your vote?
Well, obviously Osaka.
Don't decide for her, poop face!
Who you calling poop face, pea face?
What a couple of charmers.
Enough, you two! I'll choose Kyoto chooses.
So the whole vote depends on Raicho's decision, huh?
No matter what Pochi decides on, Raicho's 2 points will tip it over.
Hey, Raicho, what are you gonna pick?
Yeah, who are you going to side with?
I thought about it. Osaka or Kyoto? After agonizing over it, I decided... Okay. Well... It's a much better decision this time. I feel like there's good points on both sides, for once. You know, finding other people hasn't really worked out for us. We were almost all killed, so I'm gonna say let's hold off on that and see if we can find our sad ghost.
All right!
Takoyaki!
So that's what you're going for after all?
Then do whatever you want.
The 4 of us are going to Kyoto.
Sorry, but we split up here.
We should probably, like, come up with a plan for reuniting. Instead of just, like, hoping we find each other in some weird death cult. Oh well.
Wait a minute. I didn't mean for that to happen.
The road is so long, the nights are so cold. But our friends have been there from the start. Even if the world comes to an end, go, go, go getters will never fall apart.
So does that mean it's fine if we split up, or that we shouldn't split up? You're playing emotional hardball, and I'm not sure what the goal
I
is.
guess Vanilla really liked this song. You guys may not have heard her, but she sings it all the time. I think that's what Vanilla wanted. So,
Fine. You guys are right. I almost forgot. I was really sorry about the way we split between Oita and Fukuoka.
Yeah, I felt the same when we were at that religious facility.
It would be stupid to make the same mistake again.
What? They're learning?
Fine. I'll go.
Okay, it's set then! We all go to Osaka together! Go-Getters Club! Hey, hey, oh!
Okay, what next is an action stage in the Osaka area. Alright. They actually didn't split up this time. They all decided to go where Raicho wanted. My leader powers are growing. Soon, that badge will be mine. Let's go ahead and, split this one off here, and, next time, we're gonna begin in Osaka and see what waits for us. See if we can find our sad little weird ghost. See ya.